Another day, another grind today against Sujun 456 on the Tomb Kings. And I'm on Wood Elves. And I'm trying out Dorthu again with a Spell Singer as usual. Plus, couple of, I think, Waywalkers it is, Waystalkers. A lot of cavalry and a dragon. I wanted to try out the dragon, but then I realized it doesn't make sense against a anti-fear faction. But you can see over here I have established a ambush over here, and I'm not sure. I think they're invisible, but I'm not sure. Then we have my Dorthu moving in, plus the forest dragon and another yeah, little ambush over here. So I have to fast forward over here and tell you guys, because I am now moving with my dragon around to use his breath attack on those two chosen of gods, right? This is the only the Ushabti, and this is the chosen of gods, and I'm trying to juke a couple of shots. So as you can see, one shot here, and trying to juke around again. On the other side, Dorthu is moving in on and using his Flock of Doom, and this is kind of what I got. So now the dragon once again juking some shots soon, but to be honest, when I moved in here, I found the eyes of the deserts, stalking, waiting for really weak opponents to punch me down, and my dragon is kind of hurt. So what I do now is go into my Spellweaver over here and heal up again. Dorthu going in again, trying to juke again. Couple of shots, as you can see, and it works kind of well. And yeah, finally, I decided soon to engage. So you can see now I was a little bit not paying attention, and they moved in. My dragon now is in the forest, and I think big entities are seen here. But what I wanted to do is now rise up and use the last breath attack as well. So you can see it now. And that's all I have when it comes to range poking by the dragon. Now moving again a little bit away, and now my enemy, I think, was a little bit pissed, right? My opponent now moving in with all his army, and yep, the Spell Singer eating some shots, but immediately going into the woods. And now was the sign to move in with my second, with the calf unit over here, and trying to poke those units down. To be honest, I was a little bit afraid, because he had a lot of anti-large units, so my riders are not very efficient over here. Nonetheless, now he has to kind of split up onto two fronts, and that is kind of what I wanted, because now I can engage with my riders, I can go in with the dragon, and that is what I want. In the woods already, we're fighting the Sphinx. Pretty tough dudes, I have to say. So anti-large, armor piercing, causes terror. I'm kind of having not a great time in the woods here, but still favorable, right? Because we have the forest spirit, so it means we have, of course, we have a little bit of advantages over here. So now I'm trying to skirmish around, shooting the Ushabti, attacking those other Ushabti RORs. It is working well. I mean, this blob here is taking a lot of damage, but on the other side, we're kind of poking his Sphinx down. Another Flock of Doom. Kind of hitting a lot of units here. And I can deal with those, right? They're not the problem. Here it's more about getting the Eyes of the Desert shut down. Shooting with the Deepwood Scouts over here into Cetra. Not the best shooting, but still trying to get a little bit of damage in. I probably should have shot into those other units here, like those Eyes of the Deserts, right? Now, using my cav pretty well, I would say. Moving into the woods, in and out. Here, the dragon also engaged into those Chosen of the Gods. Pretty favorable engagement here. So, in general, I would say my plan worked. I am having the Tomb King split up. I'm going in, shooting with the Glade Riders, shooting with those Sisters of Thorn. The Deepwood Scouts are now running. And yeah. Cetra can't decide where to go. Wild Riders are trying to engage into all those units that are not so good against us. But that's hard. He has halberds here, he had spears here. Everything of those units, they're not a good engagement. So I went for the Necrotag. Necrotag is now getting kicked by those riders here. It probably just takes too long, but still better than nothing. Over here, the dragon is still finishing off. And the blob fight here, slowly but surely, I am losing this fight. So the spell singer is trying to use a couple of spells for sure, but losing more and more leadership because it is engaged by those skeleton warriors. Dorthu, he is still kind of healthy, but I'm not sure if that is enough to survive. I should have probably finished off the Sphinx somehow, but it didn't happen. And over here, Cetra is hunting all my units, and I'm trying to do a lot of damage with my arrows, with the archer cav. Basically keeping him away from my hero. But now he is fully engaging and committed to this little blob over there, as you can see. He is moving in. The last units are going in. And now, to be honest, this game got a very nasty turn, because I couldn't engage with my ranged units into the woods, because I wouldn't probably hit enough units with the bow units, and I would probably, when I engaged into melee, I don't win. I wanted to get away with Dorthu, but no chance. He is surrounded by everyone, and he gets beaten up like he didn't pay his, I don't know, his lunch money. There you go, and he is going down. Unfortunately, we are losing our Lord. Spellsinger could run away. That's good, because she survives, and she can still provide a little bit of a buff. And now we have a standoff, because those Eyes of the Deserts are finally going down. They really survived way too long. All of my units, they don't have enough or not much arrows anymore, right? Ammunition is running low, really, really low. And here now we are gathering around my Spellsinger. Let's fast forward once again. I'm going in to lure him out, right? Using the spell of those Sisters of Thorn with the reflecting damage. And he is now moving in. And he could still summon a couple of units. So he summoned some I don't know, Ushabti or something in a moment. And now he's fully engaging. I can only go into the skeleton warriors because they're kind of like um, basically weak to my wild riders, and the dragon is also going in. Those units can shoot a little bit damage in, and that's basically it. We can't really, yeah, we can't really do enough damage for now. So Sisters of Thorn, couple of ammunition. The Glade Riders also have a little bit of ammunition, and now it is really turning into a not so nice mess. I would say my tactics or my strategy was okay, but in the end, I think the confidence in his units was enough to win it. I probably could have micromanaged way more and probably win that. When I don't lose my Dorthu, I guess this fight goes different, because also the Necrotect is still alive. I don't know what happened. I attacked him and he's still alive. He has nasty attacks over here, right? So blinded and flaming attacks. Wow. And now this is the last fight that I now have. So my Deepwood Scouts have to go into melee. They're trying to fight those halberds here. I don't think that they have a chance, but they can still do a little bit of damage for sure. Keep them away, and now the dragon is moving in, trying to wrap them around and crush those tomb guards. But yeah, it is now really bad. Here you can see those Ushapti summons that really broke those sisters or those Glade Riders, and now the game unfortunately is not winnable anymore. So fast forward here and game is done. I was kind of surprised, and I would even say very positive about my game, right? As you can see, I even have more remaining units, but they just broke and crumbled and ran away. But now I can see that my opponent had a lot of RRR units, so that was a tough fight from the beginning, and I'm not sure if I come with more archery units that I win. I just wanted to try something different, right? Um, but Sisters of Thorn, good value. Blade Riders, also kind of good value. Um, those riders, not that much. Deepwood Scouts, good. In all, I'm I'm happy. I think Dorthu kind of fumbled a little bit when you look at the value. And on the side of my opponent, I would say his biggest value comes from this Sphinx. Really nice, and also the Ushapti bow guys here, the great bows, and yeah, this unit as well. They gave me a hard time. But you know what, guys? For now, I'm gonna fetch myself a green tea.